We're here at the famous Muddy Boots. I'm here with Allie.
Hi, we're open now through September 30th. Come on down, grab yourself some sunflowers, and hang out.
You heard the girl. DUVALL TV starts right now.
Woo!
What's up, friends and neighbors? I cannot believe it is episode 16 of DUVALL TV. We're gonna have a little party because I got party poppers. Oh, dang, that was pretty cool. Let's see if you pull it even harder. Woo! Anyways, get rid of those. We're gonna go ahead and set a like goal. So if there is going to be, let's just call it 30 likes. So if we can get 30 likes on this video, I'm gonna give away a $10 gift card to Rustic Cabin. So be sure to like, drop a comment. I'm gonna pick a random commenter. And also coming up, once we hit 500 subscribers, so thank you for all the support on the channel. It's been awesome. We're gonna give away DUVALL TV custom Yeti mug. It's even got the little pink up top. I went with the little black version here, little DTV and DUVALL there. I love our community. I love it so much. We've been building this channel for 16 months together and it's a lot of fun. Thanks for all your feedback. Let's get things rolling. Right off the top, I want to give some love to my wife, Eve Buck. She just finished her 6-week softball camp in Woodinville. She's done this for over a decade, been coaching longer than that, but it's just so cool to be able to see some of the girls that have been growing up through her camp, through her system, and now some of those younger campers are now become coaches and moved on, and now they're playing collegiately or even done. Here's one of the campers. Her name is Tia Malloy, and so Tia got the DTV mic and she like ran with it, so we got her all mic'd up. Just take a quick little glimpse of some of these little interviews with the coaches here. Tia, take it away.
Hi everyone, it's Tia Malloy subbing in for DUVALL TV. Today we're at DBTR Camp and we're going to do interviews with some coaches. What was your favorite part of camp this year?
Scrimmaging!
We do an annual coaches scrimmage. It was pretty fun this year. What college do you play at?
Yale. Go Yale. Go Bulldogs.
What was your favorite part of camp this year?
Just be able to be here for the whole thing. This is the first time that I haven't had to play travel softball, so I was here for all 6 weeks.
Hey, I know you. What's your name?
Speak up because the mic's on her shirt. So there you go.
I'm Carly.
And what was your favorite part of camp?
My favorite part of camp was when we got to end early because it just dumped on us.
My name's Haley. And how long have you been working camp?
This is my second year.
What college do you play at?
UW.
And what was your favorite part of camp this year?
Coach's scrimmage. That was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Cool, great job, Tia. Thanks, and you know, hey, maybe there's a spot for you at DTV once your professional career is over. So thanks a lot, Tia, for being part of the show. And you know, it was so cool just to see, and there was a group of girls, you can see them here on the screen. They're from the Snow Valley. This particular group, you know, they've played in the system and also played here out in the valley. It's just really cute just to see these groups come together.
1, 2, 3.
And then also be a part of the bigger group, which is DBTR Camp. So you might have seen her water bottles at the ref run this last summer. DBTR Camp sponsored the water bottles. Next up, winners. So we had the most entries ever for Eastside Property Solutions. So last month, episode 15, we had 26 entries, I believe. Mike and Jody Carmona are some of the most gracious, giving, hardcore community builders in DUVALL. Love these guys. They're just solid people. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel. So I'm gonna pull up the wheel. We're gonna see where it lands, and you're gonna win 3 hours of handyman services and a private tour with Mike. Gonna show you how this all works. Oh my gosh. That is so cool. Sarah and Nikita, congratulations, you freaking won. She lives right down the hill. Love Sarah and Brian. That is so awesome. So happy for you guys. I'll get you guys connected with Mike and Jody. So thanks for supporting the channel, Sarah and Brian. And if you don't know, Brian shot a little bit behind the scenes on the last episode when we did the night vision goggles. So thanks a lot, Brian. I guess you got some good karma from DTV there, bud. Okay, construction update. You want to know? We got you covered. Buddy, take it away. Thanks a lot, buddy. Appreciate that. We are here at the corner of Northeast Woodinville Duval Road and West Snoqualmie River Road, and the construction project is going awesome. We just talked to a couple of the workers here just a few minutes ago, and it is right on time, everybody. So great news. You've been super patient, DUVALL, and now you get to see this guy. This is a bonus. His name is Ryan Miller, at R Miller Video, for those following on Instagram. He's usually behind the camera, but now
I'm right here.
He's right here, ladies and gentlemen. And there was one more thing.
Oh, that's right.
It's all for Duval, baby. Let's go. All right, so take a look. Ryan Miller brought his drone out. We went down and did a little filming. We're at Muddy Boots, aka some of the swag we're rocking with Muddy Boots. Love them, Carrie and Jason. And so we were right there where the construction project is cut off, so you can't travel there, right? And everybody's like, oh no, what are we gonna do? Well, check this out. We threw a drone up in the air. Well, not threw it, but launched it. We talked to the people that were working there that day. They said it was totally cool. One of the supervisors said, hey, it's cool, just, you're not gonna bother us, just fly that down, fly it back, and so we did. So you can see these guys have been working really, really hard on this. It feels like, based on what I've seen, everything looks right on time. So you can go right to this website right here. So it's kingcounty.gov/WD Road Bridge. So it's, again, you see the website here, you can get status updates. It is gonna be awesome, guys. I know it sucked, okay, flat out, like it was closed. Businesses, I feel you. I did my best to support and make sure people knew you were open. I knew our Duval Chamber, Karen and Michelle, you guys did an awesome job continuing to get the word out on socials, etc. I do want to give a shout to Amy Bressler. So you can see her contact information on the screen here. So I called Amy when we were out there flying the drone and told her about DUVALL TV and what we were doing. I couldn't interview any of the workers because Amy, they have their own channels that they, want to push their socials through and get their communication out, which totally respect that. But we do want to put a spotlight on this project to let you know the county is kicking butt, guys. They're doing such a great job. They're working super hard and it's getting done for us. So thanks to King County. Thank you, Amy. Appreciate you and your support. All right, I mentioned Muddy Boots. Muddy Boots just got this shirt, I don't know, a couple hours ago, actually. We were down there filming with Allie, who's running their socials. So I just want to give you a quick shout, Allie. So really cool that you've just really running with the Muddy Boots Pumpkins Instagram channel, all the socials. So Allie is amazing, guys. I'm telling you, keep your eye on the Muddy Boots. If you're not following them on Instagram, do that right now. They're gonna do a lot of really great socials. Allie, you are a wizard. All right, one more quick update. So King County, we had this really cool meeting with the Chamber of Commerce. I had the chance here, you can see a picture of me and Councilwoman Sarah Perry. So she came and spoke with Osman. They worked together, and it was just nice to get to know a council person like that and from King County. Meeting a lot of new people around here too that are decision makers that can get things done for us. At that same meeting, one of my friends, Emily Christensen, who was the show sponsor for episode 14 with Sage Garden Consulting, she just jumped right in. She came down with me as a guest and just raised her hand, donated some money. Brandon Pedersen, for the kids. It's always for the kids. So Emily, thanks for donating money to get up and speak about your business. You're a total natural in front of the room. Your business is awesome. I think you're awesome. And looking forward to big things from you in the rest of 2024. Next up, we got a ribbon cutting August 14th, Local Roots Farm. Super excited for you guys to get recognized, get your ribbons cutting, get your official, here we are in Duval. So really cool stuff. By the time you watch this, it probably already happened, so you can't go support them, but you can definitely go support Local Roots Farm. Next up, join the Chamber of Commerce. If you have a business, let me be super clear, join the Chamber of Commerce in Duval, Washington, okay? It is awesome. Come down, check it out, come meet some of the people. You will see this is one of the smartest things, in my professional opinion, you can do. Join a networking group that talks about businesses supporting other businesses. And I'm telling you, there's gonna be a lot more collaboration happening in our specific chamber. All right, next up, we have a new segment to the show. I mentioned it last month, and it is called Valley Vibes. That's right. So you know him, you love him. His name is Morgan Henley, and he has a business called Morgan Henley Presents. And if you don't know him, you don't know Duval, or you don't know the Valley, because 6 years ago, before we moved here, I had no idea who he was. The first year I moved here, I was like, man, this guy's somebody. Who is this guy? People love him. So over the last couple of years, Morgan and I have built a relationship. We just have a lot in common, man. We love this city. We love the community. I'm really following his lead and his heart. I'm like, man, I would be honored if you would have a segment on the show. And he graciously accepted. And we're gonna call it Valley Vibes. So with that, Morgan, take it away.
Thank you, Buddy Buck, for that marvelous intro. Much love to you. Thank you for wanting to include me in DUVALL TV. It's a massive honor. So like Buddy said, I'm here to give you the Valley vibes of the music scene here in the Snoqualmie Valley, from Duval up to Snoqualmie Pass. First up, buddy, we got 2 more Saturdays of the Duval Music Crawl. Thank you. I know, it's good. So make sure you come on out, support our local establishments here on downtown Main Street, get some food, get some drink. The Duval Music Crawl features 4 artists every Saturday from noon to 8:30. We start at Amarillo Barbecue, then go to the Grateful Bread, then to the Grange, and then we end right here at the historic, world famous Duval Tavern. Thank you to the city of Duval. Much love to them for believing in this venture and fueling it. Wouldn't be possible without them. So if you know a council member, somebody that works for the city, make sure you tell them you love the Duval Music Crawl so we can do this again next year.
We want to thank Morgan Henley, who's
Thank you.
over there, Brody Nation.
Thank you.
He puts a ton of the music out here. He brought us out today. He'll be
You get that?
That's you.
You got that?
I know him.
Yes,
I
yes,
know him.
yes. But have no fear, people. The music does not end with the Duval Music Crawl. There is music throughout this entire community, 7 days a week, literally. If you go to the farmers markets, they have live music. Miller's has live music. Remlinger's has live music. I have more live music this summer coming up at Pete's Club in Carnation, Poorhouse Pete's. Also, the Duval Tavern, we will continue music here after the music crawl. We have Carnation Cafe on Mondays. We have the Bindle Stick in Snoqualmie. Also, music every Thursday at the South Fork in North Bend. There's even shows up at Snoqualmie Pass at Summit West and Silver First. So please visit my website, morganhenleypresents.com, to see the full schedule.
Okay, Justin Howell.
Justin Howell is a blues musician from Chicago who's traveling through the area, and I hooked him up with a bunch of gigs. Yeah, so he's real good. He plays like Delta blues kind of style. Me? No, I was born and raised here.
No, I mean
So-
hooking up all the bands.
Yeah, for the crawl.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like it. I've never
With 2 L's.
Nice.
Yeah, it's one
Let's
of
see
my
the
most
fingers
genius
though. How do
ideas,
you
I think.
2
ever.
L's?
2 L's. Double
Oh,
L's.
Ed, there you go. Let's see it again. Oh, he's got it.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
got it. Yeah.
Much love to Buddy Buck, again, for letting me be a part of Duval TV. I look forward to next month where we can talk about some more Valley vibes and live music, baby. Back to you, buddy.
Man, there is a lot of music happening around the valley. It is so cool. You can always stay connected. MorganHenleyPresents.com. It's all by date. The website is super simple, super clean. So Morgan, love what you do, duder. Next up, save the date. We're gonna put up some of the most important dates that are coming up in the near future. So you can just take a quick screenshot on your phone, text it to friends, whatever the case is. Of course, you wanna share the video, you could do that too. So we've got the Duval Music Crawl. We've got Farmers Market. We've got August 15th, Muddy Boots. A 9-3, first day of school. What the heck? September 6th, first home football game. You can see them up on the screen here. Take the screenshot. We'll take a few details here in a second when we go through some of the events. All right, next up, birthdays and anniversaries. So with the birthdays and anniversaries, you can see them all on the screen here. And if you want your friend recognized on the next show, go ahead and drop their information in the comments. So name, birthday, name, anniversary, whatever the case is, we'll get it in the next show. Summer stage, this was awesome. I say was because by the time you're watching this, unfortunately, it's probably gonna be over. So if we go down here, we're scrolling down, we're scrolling down, we're scrolling down. Some of these acts were absolutely incredible. Specifically, the 80s band was super rad. So the last one is August 14th, City of Duval. Bravo. Like, Summer Stage was a big hit. Thank you, Rita Moreno, Jason Gren. You guys are such great pillars for the city. This next one, I'm just like blown away. The city council approving the funding for the Duval Music Crawl. I remember when Morgan went down and pitched this to the city council. I mean, and it was just a yes. Like, it's so cool that our city and our valley and our area is just so known for music. Again, Morgan Henley has a lot to do with that. And I know there's a lot of other promoters as well. So thank you for everyone that's involved in the music scene. But this one specifically, so we've got August 17th, August 24th, and August 31st. And then it's over. How is that possible? It'll be 9 Saturdays in a row that we had music in 4 different places. Amarillo, Grateful Bread, The Grange, and the Duval Tavern, all hosted. So thank you to all 4 of those venues. Next event, we got Duval Farmers Market still happening, everybody. So every Thursday, started on May 2nd, goes all the way to October 10th from 3 to 7 p.m. You can follow their Facebook right here. It's down at Taylor's Landing, right by where there's the boat launch down there, right by past the Duval Tavern. All right, we're in the shirt. Muddy Boots, here we go. MuddyBootsPumpkins.com, that's right. So Carrie and Jason, they own Muddy Boots, and they have been very gracious to allow us a lot of access to be able to showcase and show off their beautiful property and their beautiful events that they do starting August 15th. it is going to be open for sunflowers. So you can go down there, cut them, go on the website, Muddy Boots Pumpkins. You can get all the details. You'll also be able to watch the YouTube short, and also on Instagram. Allie did a beautiful promotion for the sunflowers being open starting on August 15th. So again, thanks Allie for being an awesome, awesome human being. So next up, we got the Grange, Sarah and Luke. They are the owners of the Grange. Becky does an absolute just killer job on the socials. So again, follow them on Instagram as well. But again, all this music and all these things happening, again, it's not all Morgan. Look at this. The Grange has things going on. Duval Tavern has their own things going on. There's a lot of individual things happening outside of the music crawl, right? So just pay attention, know where things are. That's part of the purpose of Duval TV, is to show you where all the cool and fun things are, and then you can just go to whatever you want. All right, next event, Council Chat. So we've been talking about this for a couple months. August 21st is at the Grateful Bread from 10 a.m. to 11, and September 10th at Rustic Cabin Coffee. Go have your voice heard. August 21st, September 10th, Rustic Cabin Coffee. I mean, look, you could be dropping comments, winning Rustic Cabin Coffee, you know, cards, and then you go down there and talk to your council person, right? There's just so many cool little things you could be doing here if you're working the system. The system being Duval TV's free giveaways. Bing, 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 bing. Parents, it is time for your kids to go back to school. So September 3rd is the first day of school. You can get all this on the school's website. All right, before we do the sponsor giveaway, and trust me, stick around for it. You do not want to miss this for sure. But let's do a quick reminder, theduvallife.com. And the idea is we built this website for everybody that lives in this community in the Valley. So you can see, of course, I'm going to put the Duval TV latest episode right at the top because I want to. And I think it's going to be the best way to get all the information the fastest. This is why we do this. And then the latest buzz, sign up to volunteer. I do want to mention this one more time. So if you want to volunteer, light up Duval, something for the city. You want to be an extra in a Duval TV video. Ryan Miller and I are looking for extras in videos right now. So if you want to be in one of the next DTV videos, whether it's a short, doesn't matter, let us know, reach out, but fill out this form. You can get it right on theduvallife.com. There's even a section now on there for Muddy Boots. Muddy Boots is literally almost run by volunteers. Like, it is awesome, guys. Like, people raising their hands, showing up after work. So volunteer for Muddy Boots, like, right? Volunteer for something. Like, get involved with your community, pay it forward, do something cool for somebody, do something that nobody will ever know that you did it. Buy a coffee for someone behind you at Darcy's Dinky Donuts or whatever it is, right? But Light Up Duval. Light Up Duval fundraiser goes on all year long. It's gonna be the best one we've ever had. The lights that go on the poles all the way up and down Main Street, there's some big changes coming and we need support, we need volunteers. It is gonna be super fun. We're going way over the top this year. Mark your calendars. Back to the Duval life really quickly. If we scroll down, Morgan's got his whole music scene, the whole situation. So Summer Stage will fall off of that because that's wrapping up right now. You've got Morgan's website. You can listen to the Valley 104.9. They are an incredible nonprofit. Support Valley 104.9. But down here on the Duval Life, you can click on Cedar Crest High School. Woo, 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 woo. You see it right here. When you click on it, it's going to pop this up right here. You can go to the homepage, get all the details for the high school. So the fall sports are about to kick off. So we got cheer, cross country, football, girls soccer, volleyball, all the details here. All right, time for the giveaway. Thanks to the episode 16 show sponsor, Brian Adams. He is the owner of Amarillo Barbecue. You can see the website right here. Food is absolutely phenomenal. They have been so gracious with their giveaways, with their community building, with the Duval Music Crawl. They've had the 12 to 2 o'clock spot for the last month and a half already. Brandon Cassidy, you guys rock. So Brandon was the GM there. Brian's the owner. It is such a great establishment. Not to mention the food's just off the charts good. So I was talking to Brian last week and he said, I'll be show sponsor. Let's go. What do we need? I said, we need not one, not two, but three. That's right. 3 giveaways. So we are going to do 3 $50 gift cards given away to 3 lucky winners. Drop a comment below. I don't care what you say in the comments. Anybody that has left a comment in this video and hit the like button, we're going to go ahead and pick 3 random winners for the $50 gift cards for Amarillo Barbecue. So good luck to you. It's gonna be yum, yum, yum. Next up, we have the Mortgage Minute with Connor Webb. Connor Webb is also known as The Couch GM on YouTube. He has one of the most brilliant baseball, Major League Baseball, but specifically the Seattle Mariners YouTube channels. One of my very good friends. Take it away, Connor.
Thank you as always for having me on, buddy. And today I'm going to go through a few updates in the finance and mortgage markets. We did get updated inflation numbers today. With today's report, it states that inflation has risen about 2.9% over the past 12 months. The Economist expectations was 3%, so a tad lower than expectations. In response to this updated inflation report, you can see here that the stock market actually bounced up a tad. And now coming over to the CME Fed Watch tool, this is essentially showing what investors think will happen when the Fed next meets, which will be on September 18th. As of right now, after the updated inflation numbers have come out, the stock market responded, and right now investors believe that there's a 62.5% chance that the Fed will cut the initial Fed funds rate by 25 basis points. They also think there's a 37.5% chance that the Fed cuts rates even more by 50 basis points. So all this data and information, essentially what it means to you, the consumer, someone that might be selling a property, someone that might be buying their first home, is that the expectation is that the Fed will cut interest rates for the first time in a while on September 18th. Because that is what is expected in September, the mortgage markets and the bond markets have responded, and mortgage rates have settled over the past few weeks to a month. And so right now, mortgage interest rates are lower than they have been in quite a while. So right now, very well might be a good time to buy or sell a property if you consider doing so. So make sure to reach out to Buddy Buck if you have any questions on that. Tune in to DUVALL TV, and we'll see you next time.
Awesome. That's great news, Connor. Appreciate your updates. And remember, if you have any mortgage questions, reach out to my guy, Connor Webb. He will take great care of you. All right. Last thing, we got the real estate section. That is what I do. I've been a realtor. I got licensed originally in 2002, and I've been selling real estate out here in Duval for about the last 6 years since we moved here. Love it. Love everything about it. Gone full blown every day, checking out things in Duval. So it's been fun to track this month over month, year over year. And so what I did this month, different than the last episodes, I used to go year over year, meaning I would compare like May 2023 to May 2024. This month, I want to do a little bit different just based on what I'm seeing statistically. I did June to July. So basically last month to this month. So if we're looking at active listings, you can see they're about the same. But check out the sold, a lot more solds. So the months of inventory is 1.1 this month versus last month. So what does that mean? That means it has become even more of a seller's market in the last 30 days because the inventory is getting lower. So the way that we get to that 1.1 months is 33 active listings divided by the solds. So 33 divided by 31, you got 1.1. You can do this with any city. If you use the same formula, you just need to know the active listings and the number of solds, and you divide them. And if the number is sub 3, it is a seller's market typically, right? So if we're looking at Duval specifically, most of the time it's below 3, meaning most of the time sellers are in control of like kind of how things go, but it's not always the case, right? So it's again, these are just kind of general baseline numbers, but you can see the average price point this last month on 31 solds was $1.024 million. Days on market, 12 days, down 6 days from 18. So things are moving quicker. That all tracks based on what we're seeing. Less listings, less inventory, things are gonna move a little bit quicker, right? So that's kind of the quick update for Duval, Washington. And now let's jump over to King County. King County, very consistent, okay? So I compared June 2024 to July 2024. So when it comes to King County, this is all your major city, Seattle, Bellevue, Kirkland, Issaquah, Sammamish, all the major cities, Eastside, Woodinville, Redmond, all of those are King County. We're part of King County here in Duval, right? So what's really crazy is the months of inventory has been so low for so long because there's just such a demand in this tech-centric market, this area we're in, where the tech keeps pushing east and northeast and southeast. The money is still pushing out and out further out into the valley, right? And so we're starting to see that push out into Duval over the last year or so. And now it's just so consistent here in King County, you can almost just count on it, right? So the average price point in King County last month was $1.286 million. That is crazy to me. Like, I don't know, I'm almost 50, I'm 49 years old, but like when I was a kid, it was like, I remember $500,000 was like the biggest mansion I could ever think of in my whole life, right? It was just crazy to think about. But there was 1,800 solds last month. And last thing I'll point out here in July, there was average days on market was 7. So things are moving very, very quickly in King County, and that's just normal. That's to be expected because King County is a freaking beast all the time, right? You can just see this month after month. You just keep watching the show. You keep seeing very similar-ish numbers, but when they tweak a little, you've got to be paying attention because if you're thinking about selling or buying, this is going to be your time to strike when you're paying attention to these certain cues. All right, well, there you go for the real estate stats for the month of July 2024 for Duval, Washington, and King County. So again, if you want the Valley stats, go check out Valley 104.9 and you can catch those radio spots for the entire Valley, which is the main 5 cities. But before we end, I want to give a quick shout out to my guy, my neighbor, John Perazzo. So John and Pep, they've been just incredible neighbors. John donated for like the day for us to use his night vision goggles in the last episode, which was super cool. John, thanks so much. And I will give you a little teaser. Coming soon, there's going to be another new segment to Duval TV. You wanted it, you asked for it, you got it, and it's going to be the weather, but not the weather like you think. Stay tuned for next episode. All right, friends and neighbors, it's time to put a wrap on episode 16. If you have watched this far, please click the like button and subscribe to Duval TV. Share it with a friend, share it with a family member. If you know somebody moving to Duval, has questions, like we want to make sure people know what it's like to live in this beautiful, amazing, cool community as much as possible. So if there's anything you want to see on a future show, let us know. And remember, you can also follow us on Instagram at Duval TV and send DMs, any questions, comments. But remember, Brian Adams giving away 3 $50 gift cards, Amarillo Barbecue. Let's get as many comments. Let's see if we can break the record. Let's see who wants to eat some Amarillo Barbecue. All right, guys. Well, that's a wrap. Remember, where tractors meet technology, Duval, Washington, small town, real life. Buddy Buck, peace.